It's been a hot minute, but I'm back, and it's time to get going with a little bit more Liechtenstein Legends. Some good news to start things off. I mean, it might be good news. I'm not sure if this is really a waste of money right now, but long term we're going to need to do this anyway. The board have approved some upgrades to our youth facilities. They won't let us go professional until we get promoted. And maybe banking the money would be better, but I do feel like we need to start working on at least improving the facilities around the club, or just improving the club long term, at least a little bit, right? So this is something, it'll be a nice way for us to sort of work on our youth. Honestly, I don't expect to have any useful youth for a while. We're going to need to really improve our facilities quite a lot. But, yeah, it's going to be about a year of construction. But about this time next year, or I guess like a year from now is when it'll be done. And, yeah, I'm excited for that. So, what's happened since we came back? It's a weird season. We haven't been doing great, but no one's been doing great. It's really weird. No one team is dominating at all. We're currently in 4th, 3 points off the pace after 8 games. Results have been mixed. After the Zrinjski game, we ended up losing to St. Gallen in a game that was a little bit unfortunate, drawing with Könitz, beating Rapperswil, who are having a real bad time this year, losing really badly to Nyon, and then beating Münzingen. It's really just kind of all over the place. That seems to be the case with everyone. We're playing Zurich and Basel today. Shabani's been having a little bit of an issue scoring, but he's back into his scoring ways a little bit, so hopefully that goes okay. This is what we're playing. We're experimenting. The familiarity really isn't here yet for this playstyle, but I kind of wanted to give it a try. I tried it out against Münzingen. It worked. 3-2 against the team bottom of the table isn't really instilling me with a ton of confidence, but it did work, so we're going to try it today against Zurich, who are also bottom half. And this is what we're going with. We've got Schädeli in the back. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a mistake, actually. Holby in the back. Selant is playing on the right now because he's just kind of bitching a little bit, and Jusic hasn't really been amazing yet. He's playing a little bit better now, though, but I just want to give Selant a few games and, you know, get that promise out of the way. Rodriguez and Kuntz are in the back line right now, with Ronny Santos playing as the ball-winning midfielder in front of them. Zondrecker on the left. Oh, yeah, we have transfers. That's right. I found center mids. After the season started, I found center mids. This is Robin Adamczyk. They're not amazing center mids, but they're, like, pretty good. They're good enough to play the roles. So, Robin Adamczyk comes from Black Stars Basel, a former Promotion League team. He has a little bit of Challenge League experience, even. And he is going to be joining us from the Black Stars. He hasn't played super well for them, but I found a midfielder. I wanted to try him out, and so far he's doing okay. The other one is Pietro Di Nardo. This is a bit of a weird one. He's a little on the older side, but for a center mid, especially somebody playing a little bit more of an immobile role, playing more of a ball-winning role, I mean, he's going to be fine for a couple of years. And just given that I didn't have a great ball winner, I like that we have him here. Di Nardo, another man with a tiny bit of Super League experience with Xamax. Comes from Biel in the first league, a little bit below us. Had a good season last season, good season the year before. And, yeah, overall, he looks pretty good. If you ignore the red arrows, the mentals that we have on this guy are really, really good. Physicals are pretty okay for his age. Marking, tackling, really solid. I like him. I like Di Nardo quite a lot. That does leave us with a very large squad, really, but I think it's okay. We're not overspending or anything. Our budget, if we take a look at the finances, we're about 150,000 under budget right now, so everything is going pretty okay. And, yeah, that's a bit of an update for you guys. So this is what we're going to be playing. Of course, with Di Nardo and Adamczyk in the middle, we got Dorta up in the attacking midfielder position. He's just a little bit better if he plays as an attacking midfielder as opposed to if he plays as a playmaker. Plus, we have the playmaker role with Adamczyk. I actually need to fix this. This is supposed to be a playmaker role. And, yeah, we're going to have Dorta playing as the attacking midfielder on attack. And overall, what should end up happening is that Dorta and Vodeta should end up around the same level, right? They'll be playing sort of in behind Shabani, and that'll be interesting to see just how this goes. We've got the single playmaker. This is a bit of a system that needs a little bit of work, maybe, but I have a little bit of faith in it, and we'll see if it's able to at least change things up a little bit. I do feel like one of the main issues is that this one is kind of figured out at this point. So we have a couple of days to go for the Zurich game. but we'll be back in just a sec. The game kicks off here. We are the home side. FC Zurich is one of the teams, one of the under-21 teams that I'm honestly less worried about. Basel is the scariest, and Young Boys are sort of next in line. The two Zurich teams are not that bad, and St. Gallen kind of falls somewhere in the middle. We'll see if Zurich makes me eat those words, though, as it looks like the first highlight might be for them. Batiki finds Lembo, and Holby is already making me feel very happy to put him back in the goal. Schädeli, I play him every now and then, but like against Menzingen, he conceded 2 goals that really weren't goals that he should be conceding, really, to put it nicely. So Holby, despite being the theoretically worst goalkeeper, every single time he plays, he just does a substantially better job. And that's a bad ball. Dorta nipping inside. He's on his familiar left wing. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. But anyway, moving swiftly on. A bad throw-in by Seland has Selassie able to make a move. Batiki, can he beat the man? He wins the foot race. Puts it over the bar, though. Whew. All right, so far, we're not doing great. We're really not. Zurich looking like the much stronger of the two sides. Batiki, I mean, they have good players in the lineup. That's the thing, right? Oh, my God. It's not good. It's not good. But this is one of those things where, like, whenever you play these under-21 teams, it just kind of depends. It's a little bit luck-based, honestly, on just, like, who is in the under-21 team at the time. This is not one of those positions where, like, they don't have to use under-21 players. The teams are called they're called under-21 players, but a lot of these are not under-21. Like, Batiki here, he is. But I'm sure that some of these guys are actually just, like, main team players who are being sent down to essentially the reserves, right? They don't need to be using youth players. In most cases, they will be, but they don't have to be. So every now and then, it can be really, really luck-based to just know who's in these squads at any given time. And I don't know what to say to put a positive spin on this, really. We're trying something new. It worked out against Menzingen. It is not working against Zurich so far. We're going to go more attacking. I'm going to yell at the boys a little bit. We need to see something before the end of this first half. We've only had one highlight, and it started from a Zurich mistake. It wasn't really something that we earned. Well, and it looks like this one might just be a Zurich highlight again as well, as Elasiad on the left wing needs to be closed down. He is closed down well, but they maintain possession with Muata. Ball forward for Batiki, who does have space. Finds the ball in for Lembo. It's a good block. Can we find a counterattack? It's not looking likely, as again, we just end the highlight without seeing much of our boys at all. Batiki moving forward again. Lembo with a lot of space. It's blocked again. He's the one to react fastest, though, maintaining possession. Dinardo with the tackle, but he can't get possession back. And nothing is going our way here. At this point, it might even be just better to survive. We've had shots, but they just aren't good, I guess. Because, like, we've had 7 shots, but we've only seen 1 of them. It's another block. There's not really any time left. Maybe enough for one counterattack from this highlight, if that's what the highlight's going to be. Ronnie Santos moving forward, finds Shabani. There's not really anyone with him, but he has a little space on the right if he can hold up the play. Can he find a ball back to the middle? He's looking for it. He finds Vuleta, and it's gone in! A huge mistake by Hep, and a lifeline for Eschen Mauren. Looks like there might even be a highlight before the end of the first half. Not sure how I feel about this one. I would kind of just like to take that goal and take that momentum into the halftime break with us, but if we can somehow make this a quick-fire double right before the end of the half, that would be something. Adamczyk with a great ball for Shabani. It looks like he's on. He beats the keeper and scores! Wow! 2 goals in under a minute, I think. And that looked like it might have been offside, but it wasn't called. I don't even know if we're going to be able to see him. The ball was, I mean, no, that doesn't look like he's off at all. Oh my God, I don't really know. It didn't show, but I guess he wasn't, though. Shabani, clinical in his finish. There's another highlight. What in the world is happening? Zebek, are we going to get this back again? They are shell-shocked. Zurich is absolutely shell-shocked right now. They thought they had a nice, easy 2-0 lead going into the halftime break, and now, all of a sudden, the game has been turned on its head in injury time of the first half, and this highlight is still ongoing with our possession. Can Adamczyk find himself another long ball forward? It looks like he's going to try. Shabani's going to beat his man again. He's onto it. Oh, it's a good block, though. If we made it 3, I mean, there's time. I mean, they're giving us a good opportunity, but it's not going to be shown as a highlight. 2-2 at halftime. Not good play if we look at the whole half, but the last 2 minutes of that were really good. We're going to go with Tieson and Jusic coming on. Both of the fullbacks are going to be swapped out. DiNardo isn't playing great today, but we're going to leave him on for a little bit. We could move Kuntz up to that position and throw another center back on. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to disrupt the defense too much, though, by switching out, 3 of the 4. But we have an opportunity with Dorta. Vuleta is not quite able to make it to the ball there. And now, all of a sudden, Batiki has an opportunity to break. It's a 1v3. We've got men there. Ronnie Santos just takes him down. He's not called. That looked like a tactical foul to me. Lucky for us and lucky for Ronnie Santos to not pick up a booking there. Shabani, with a good first touch, manages to maintain possession as Jusic is looking for a ball forward. Vuleta heads it on, but nobody's there this time around. This is the same highlight as Dorta finds the ball to Shabani, and he's made it 3. It's a good goal by Shabani. It's an assist by Dorta. Exactly what you want to be seeing from our attacking midfielder. And wow, I stopped talking because I was pretty sure that highlight was over, but we can see Hep's distribution here just not good. Rodriguez coming forward, getting his head onto it, and just a great ball in. And Zurich, while they looked really, really good and they looked dominant for the first 40 minutes of this game, ever since the quickfire double at the end of the first half, they have looked like a shadow of their former selves, and this is more of the game that I was hoping to see. The ball from Vuleta, they're not good, but Shabani will keep it in. Can go for DiNardo. Can he find a ball to Adamczyk? Yes, he can. A little bit of space goes to Ronnie Santos, not exactly a shooter. We're looking for a through ball. We're looking for something. Just biding our time. Jusic could go for a bit of a run, but it's going to be Vuleta for 4. And that is a great goal. Great shot. Great assist by Adamczyk. I believe that's his 3rd assist. Might just be his 2nd. I'm not entirely sure, but I love that. The patience just shown by the lads. Just so many of them sitting there providing options until finally Vuleta. Brilliant shot as well. Perfectly placed. Good power on that as well. Really, really nicely done. DiNardo still not playing great. We're still 30 minutes on the clock, though. I don't want to use our last sub just in case we get messed around by an injury. Moreno can't quite find the ball forward, and all of a sudden we have another opportunity. Ronnie Santos. He's been doing really well in that ball-winning midfielder position today. DiNardo, he's booked. Yeah, finds the ball to Dorta. Is he going to get one? Plays it into to Vuleta. It's a good block. Cleared out for a throw. 20 minutes left. I believe this after this highlight, I might look to make the swap on DiNardo. Not the greatest rating on the man. He's recovered a little bit, but also a booking on him as well. So just getting him off is just the safe play, I think. Shabani finds a ball into Vuleta. It's a good header, but Hep is managing to get there in time. And with that in mind, we're going to bring Timo Rigetti on for DiNardo, and we're going to switch Kuntz up to that position. Kuntz still not super comfortable playing as that as the ball-winning midfielder role. I don't know why he was just moved to a box-to-box, but we're going to put him back on that. Ah, I see. No, this position is a box-to-box. Right, that's right. I'm using this... I'm playing this a little bit differently, so we're actually not going to do this. We're going to go ahead and undo all of that. I'm still used to the other formation. So Bakiri is going to come on instead, just a straight swap in the position. 19 minutes left in regulation. They need goals. And honestly, in this half, it hasn't really looked like FC Zurich has been offering anything at all to this game. Tieson, Adamczyk. Tieson recently complained about his own playing time. We came to an agreement that he would be okay being more of an impact sub. 35 years of age, hasn't really done enough to justify a starting position on the wings. As Shabani can't quite get it in there. It's a good save once again. Honestly, Hep has been doing an okay job in the second half. He's actually got a good rating despite conceding 4 goals. Lembo rather, is going to try to make a move forward with Hodja here. Is this finally an attack from Zurich in the second half? The answer appears to be no. It's a brilliant ball forward by Dorta to Shabani. He's going to put it just wide this time, though. Shabani not quite as clinical as he was in the early days of the season. He's not on a goal drought, though, so it's not really something to be too concerned about just yet. This was his 20th goal of the season, so not bad for him at all. We're still in October, the beginning of October, but all of a sudden, Edon Batiki finds a good goal, and we're not out of the woods just yet in this game. We're still on that attacking mentality. I feel like, honestly, we were just doing so badly when we were on positive. I don't really know if I want to pull back, but maybe the play is to not play positive. Maybe the play is to play balanced. That might be the way to do this. We've got a lot of support players here. Dorta could be pulled back a little bit to play more supportive, but I don't think we really need to do that. We're just going to go balanced here. We're not going to change anything else. Just dialing things back a little bit on the mentality here. and trying to, you know, we want to keep the options open on the attack, maybe try to find a 5th goal, but just more importantly, just kind of chill and be a little bit more solid in the back. Maybe have a couple less people running forward. But Dorta! Oh, it's off the post. Does he respond quickest? He doesn't win the foot race, and a little bit slow. You just gotta follow up on that, even if you don't think it's gonna go. Even if you don't think it's gonna be lying there for you. But a really unfortunate moment there for Dorta. I feel like he definitely could have made that count. Farney is gonna shank that very far wide, and we need to see this out. 10 minutes remaining in regulation, just a little bit more. Hodja, is this their highlight? No, Bakiri is going to be able to win that header. Adamczyk has been very, very good today. His first game that you guys are seeing. Shabani, and it's 5. That should be it. We've seen a quick turnaround in the first half, so hopefully we're not going to get too ahead of ourselves here. But it's a really, really well done finish there. Another good assist by Dorta, who's done really well. He's really sort of coming into his own in that position. I'm liking that quite a lot. Yeah, Shabani just beats his man, and yeah, very nice. Hat-trick for Shabani. With time ticking away, 3 minutes are left in regulation. We could seal the deal here if we can make this a 6th goal. I mean, it is, oh, Shabani makes it 4 for him. Not bad. All right, I said that he hasn't been scoring a ton lately. He heard me say that and decided that I needed to just, you know, sit down. But it's not bad. It really isn't bad. Jusic involved, Adamczyk and Dorta and Voleta. I mean, really just a brilliant play once again. And considering how the first half went for the majority of it, a really great turnaround by the boys. Just fantastic stuff. You love to see it. It is a little funny to me that we have so many of these games, right? That I no matter what I do, I can't seem to get the defense to be solid in the back. We don't really have clean sheets. But I don't really mind when we're scoring 6 goals, right? So, not too bad. Basel do win. We climb to 2nd place, and we are going to face Basel now. So a win should put us top of the table. Even if it's just a 1-goal win, we'll even out the goal difference, and we definitely have more goals. So, a win against Basel puts us top. That'll be happening in a week. I'm excited. How does this always happen to me? In the middle of an episode, we're not playing Basel. It's all a lie. It's been rearranged because of international call-ups. I could have said no, but we lose too many important players. And by that I mean we lose Thomas Hobie, which is really the only person I care about on the national team. We don't really use Mikos and Kaufmann. But yeah, we're not going to do that game anymore. We're going to do Breitenrein instead, which is a fun one because they're bottom. Can't wait to lose. Oh my god. I wasn't gonna record this. Oh my god. Liechtenstein just beat Israel. Holy shit. Wait, we have like a really good striker. There's like, this guy plays for Linz. Like, this guy looks really good. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Maybe Liechtenstein's gonna become like an action. Maybe I should start working on like trying to become the manager. I don't think they're gonna hire me yet though. I need to work on my own reputation before we get called up as the Liechtenstein manager. But oh my god, they beat Israel. They also drew with Armenia. I saw that before. But like, are they gonna not get relegated? Oh my god. As long as they draw with Armenia, they survive the first year of the 3rd tier of the Nations League. That is funny. That's so good. All right, it's been 2 weeks, but we're back with almost the same lineup. Selant got really pissed off about his playing time, even though I was playing him the whole time. So he could eat a dick. Jusic is back in. And other than that, the team remains the same from the last game. So let's get right on into it. We're going to be trying our best to not bottle it against bottom of the table. We are in our customary white and blue 6 minutes into the game. At home, Breitenrein struggling so far, but I believe they got a point in the game that they played while we were sort of on an international break. We were the only game that didn't actually get played out because we're the only team with international players. We have a couple of the Liechtenstein boys. Anyway, looks like the first highlight may well end up going the way of Breitenrein as Figueiredo goes back to Pereira. This is giving us a little bit of time to... What? I don't know what the highlight was. Okay. Sure. Well, the second highlight, we're almost a half hour into the game. Stats-wise, Breitenrein has done nothing for the game with just 35% possession. We've had quite a few shots that have not been worth showing us, apparently, but maybe this one will be a little bit different with Dorta. Tries to find Vuleta, Adamczyk. Great playmaking in the last game out against Zurich. We'll see if Adamczyk can impress once again. And, I mean, I love the way that we're working this. In the game against Münzing in that first game, I could really see, it wasn't, you guys didn't see it, obviously, but I could see the lack of tactical familiarity with the style. But now that we've had especially 2 more weeks to practice it between the Zurich game and the Breitenrein game, you can really see them playing more cohesively. You can see the difference. It's really, really nice to see. Maybe part of that is because Breitenrein just aren't applying as much pressure to us. They're just sort of letting us play our own game because, you know, they suck. But I am liking what I'm seeing a little bit more. You can see the cohesion there. It would be nice if we could get an actual goal, though, to sort of complement the stats that we have built up. Oh, that's an awkward moment there. It bounces off of, I believe, Dorta. Shabani has an opportunity. Puts it high and wide. Not a really good angle for him there, but so far, I mean, it's another sign of life, I guess. Zonderecker is going to try to build something from the back. Nope, not so much build as just blast it forwards, but it works. I mean, Dorta going to do the same thing. Shabani's not in position, but he keeps the ball in. Vuleta slots home. It's not bad. 15 goals of the season so far for Vuleta. Of course, Shabani's at 23. Between the two of them, I wouldn't be shocked to see them top 60, 70 goals as a pair. I mean, they're already closing on 60. I mean, not really, but given how early it is in the season, I wouldn't be too surprised. We still have the Cup quarterfinal, which will probably be a little bit of a goal fest. Dorta finds Shabani. Once again, he's in, goes for a chip. It's a cheeky chip, but it's not the right time to do it. Luti's in position. Beats the keeper, but Luti doing really, really well there. Jusic going to be doing his best to find a ball in towards Shabani, and he misses again. It's just not Shabani's day. Look at the ratings. For a 1-0 lead, the ratings are insanely high. It's really just the efficiency that we're struggling with right now. We are dominating in every single facet. We just don't have the goals that we've earned, and that might punish us here, but no, it's another close miss, this time the side of Breitenrein as they finally have a shot. The first half doesn't have much time left in it, but we have one more opportunity potentially with Zonderecker. He's gotten pretty far forward, finds a ball in. Shabani hits the bar. It is cleared again by Sadiku. Oh, man. I mean, it is partially just lack of efficiency. A lot of it's also just bad luck. But a win is a win as long as we can maintain the lead. So I'm okay with the way things are going as long as we just keep doing what we're doing. First highlight of the second half doesn't show up until the 69th minute. Hopefully it'll be a nice one. Well, that wasn't great, but Adamczyk keeps possession here. Jusic on the right, going to try to do what Zonderecker couldn't do from the left. Or just go back to Adamczyk. That works as well. Dorta has some space for Dinardo. It's a good opportunity, but puts it a fair bit wide there. All right, 15 minutes left with Rony Santos here. The ball winner goes to Adamczyk. Dorta. Dinardo again? Oh, it's a good save. I do like that he's trying some shots from distance now. He hasn't really had the impact that I would have liked him to just yet, but he's got a pretty good rating today, along with literally everybody else, except for poor Holby, who hasn't had anything to do. He might have a little bit of work now, though, as Figueiredo, he's let through, and he scores. Are you joking? I mean, sure, that's one way to play it. Rodriguez just doesn't ever go in for the tackle. He had opportunities. He just like, what was this? He just slows down. A little bit unfortunate. And with that, we're going to make some changes. We're going to push for the win here. They're bottom of the table. We're removing Rony Santos. And we're bringing on Rigetti in the right center back position. And we're going to play 3 up top with Yüksel and Shabani because I want a goal. We're also going attacking. We need to win this here. We can't draw at home against Breitenrein. All right, 86 minutes gone. Jusic with a throw. Finds Yüksel. Jusic again. Ball in. Shabani's shot's blocked. I mean, they're really just parking men in the box here. Shabani's going to be able to keep it in. Can Zonderecker find a better ball? Goes back to Dinardo. He's had a couple chances to shoot from distance, but it's going to be Adamczyk. Oh, and that's a great goal by Adamczyk. He's off the mark for the club now. He got a whole host of assists in the last game, and he gets a goal today. a very important one if we can hold on now. I mean, hold on. They've only had one chance all game. Really shouldn't be too difficult. I've pulled the mentality back to positive here. Adamczyk, though, given so much space, they really just overcommitted to keeping men in the box around Shabani and Dorta, or and Vurita rather. But it's really good vision there to see the opening in the midfield, and it's nicely done. All right, 2-1. Not the best game I've ever seen in my life, but a win is a win, and I believe that puts us back up to second place, which should actually give us a little bit of distance on third, right? Just clicked away because I'm trigger happy, apparently. All right, not yet. We have a game in hand over St. Gallen, who are in second place at the minute following their demolition job of Brühl. And Breitenrein struggling in that bottom spot with a pretty bad goal difference, although only losing 1 to us here. So we're going to jump forward quite a long ways for the next one. Let's see. We've seen all of this before. I think we'll come back probably around sort of this area here to see how things are going, and then we'll do the end of the season once again. And with all that in mind, I have some things that I'm going to be working on. There's one player that I'm keeping an eye on that I'd like to sign, but we have a pretty large squad, and I don't think we really need to strengthen in too many locations, so I'm not really looking too much, just kind of keeping an eye open here and there. But yeah, overall, things are going pretty okay. Can't really complain. We made some progress upgrading the facilities a little bit, and when we come back, hopefully we're top of the table. The new system seems to be working well, putting together a little bit of a run here now since Menzingen, and with Triesenberg coming up, we're going to be able to score a bunch of goals, so... Well, when we come back, it'll be probably around the beginning of the new year. We'll hopefully have a signing or two, maybe some announcements. We'll see. If you guys like the new system, hit a like on the video. If you guys want to see when the next episode is live, drop a subscribe, hit the bell, and you will be notified as soon as it goes live. We also have a Discord server. The link to that is in the description below, and you can join the Discord, which is another way to keep track of when I do things Football Manager related or otherwise, and also to just have another sort of reminder of when the video goes live, and to just kind of hang out and chat, you know? So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Liechtenstein Legends.